Alright, so I'm going to change out this grill. This is a 2013 Jaguar XF. Grill cracked here, so I went ahead and bought a gloss black grill. And really the only way to get it out is to take the whole front bumper off. There's a couple of bolts underneath the hood. I think there's 4. And then there are a couple in the wheel well. So I took the wheel off because it's easier to work with. I might take the inner wheel well out. There are normally, I think, 3 bolts here and 3 here, and then 1 down in there. And then you have this Phillips head here, Phillips head here, and then this whole thing should just come right out. I may just take these out and then bend this back because we have a bolt right here and then another one here from what I saw in another video or another instruction guide. And then I have to do the same thing on the other end, obviously, and then the bumper should come out. So I'll let you guys know. So you're going to want to start out and take this guy out here. It's a flathead. This thing pops out. Take this bolt out, this bolt out. There's one in here, and there is one right here. And I believe they're all this size. What is this? 8mm. So I'm going to go ahead and start off there. Alright, so here's the wheel well out. I already undid all the bolts from up there. Just took out the wheel well. And it just slides out pretty easy once you get all the bolts off. So the 2 bolts that I was talking about earlier, it's right in there. There it is right there. It's a little hard to see. And there's another one back here, or there was supposed to be one right here, but mine is missing. Alright, so I'm under the car now, and you have this plastic piece that's underneath here. Some guys will take all the screws out in the front, which is not really necessary. There are just 2 bolts in the back. And I know the lighting is real bad, but let's see if I can fix that. I can't. But there's 2 bolts back here. One is here and one is here, and it's towards the back of this this big plastic piece. And if you just take those out, this whole giant thing will come out with the bumper. So I'm going to go that route. Alright, so I have this side of the bumper off. It's loose. I don't have jack stands, so I went ahead and put this side tire back on. I just put 3 of the lug nuts on. I'm going to bring the jack down, do the same thing on the other side. Alright, so I got this side off too. The bumper kind of just fell off, which when you guys do this, make sure you put something underneath the front, you know, something that'll keep it up. One thing that I forgot to do, and I saw this in someone's notes, is there's a hose here, and I believe it goes to the washers for the headlight. So you just need to unhook it, and here's the other end. So just unhook that. I'm gonna look on the other side to see if I see any wires. I see that, whatever this is here. I don't know what this is, but that was sitting right here. See what's on the other side. Okay, looks like we have some a sensor here. What else? What is this thing here? Another one of these. Let's take this out. Okay, let that hang. Alright, so I think the bumper should just come off now. So I'll give it a shot. Alright, so yeah, it just slid right off once I undid that hose. and popped off those two things. I don't know what those were. I'll figure that out. So yeah, it's off now. I'm gonna look in here, see if I see anything weird. Looks like this bumper was taken off for sure, because I mean there's pieces just like dangling, not properly hooked into here, so someone had this thing off. To get the grill out, let's see, probably just a couple screws back here. I see one right there. Looks like it's a Torx bit. Another one there. It looks a lot smaller from this end, but there's probably some screws down here. But I'll let you guys know what I find. So I ended up taking out 7 Torx screws. One here, here, there, there, and 2 there. And then looking at my new grill, there's 3 more at the bottom here, which is going to be under this styrofoam piece, so I'm going to have to somehow move this. It seems like a lot of work because there's a lot of wires and hoses in there, but it seems like they just clip out, so I'll see. So yeah, this is pretty silly. You have to take out these hoses. I mean, it's pretty easy to do. It just pops out from these little holes. And then this wire too, which is the sensors. The sensors are a little hard to take out. I haven't messed with that one. One was missing, so I kind of just pulled it out halfway, and I think I can get to the 3 Torx screws that I need to without having to take that sensor out. So I'll see how it goes. Alright, I ended up taking out this styrofoam piece. Once I pulled it out halfway, I could reach back and pull out the connector for the sensor. And once I did that, the styrofoam just came out, and I could take out the Torx screws. So now I'm ready to push this thing out and see what happens. So I finally got it out. Looks like I was missing 1 Torx screw. The top left corner was stuck, and I was trying to yank it out, so I looked behind and I missed one. So that's a lot of work for just a grill. I was thinking at one point maybe you can come in underneath just by taking this plastic piece out and kind of come underneath and try to take it out that way, but man, taking out that styrofoam and all that stuff, you might as well just take the whole bumper out. But I'm going to take the emblem off. I haven't seen how this thing is hooked on here. I don't know what these things are, but I'll pop the emblem off, clean it up, stick it on the new grill, and put everything back the way it was, which I'm not sure at this point if I will or not, because I'm missing 1 sensor right there, and I mean, if I can get one within the next couple days, I might as well just leave everything here and then put the sensor in while I have it all undid, and then put it all back in. But we'll see if I find one. Alright, the badge was easy enough to pop out. All you have to do is I took the end of the rubber screwdriver and just beat it a couple times, and it just popped off. So I might want to put some kind of silicone or something, because that was way too easy to pop off. So I don't know if there's anything on it. It doesn't look like that. I mean, I don't see any residue, but I might just stick something back there. I'm going to clean this guy up, stick it on there, and good to go. Alright, there it is. On there, secure. Went ahead and put that plastic piece, or the styrofoam piece back on. Put all the hoses back through as well. I'm not going to put the bumper back on because I noticed when whoever took the bumper off initially, this plastic piece there's supposed to be bolts in each one of these spots, and there isn't one. So really the only thing that was holding it up was this and that. So I'm gonna go to the store and just buy some bolts so I can bolt the plastic piece back up properly. The emblem was a little weird, so it popped out easy. Now putting it back in, the grill that I ordered, both sides were like flat, but the pins on the back of the emblem, one side was rounded, the other side was flat. So I just had to drill the grill a little bit just to make the one side round. Put it in there and it wouldn't really hold tight. So I have this putty stuff. It's like a putty glue type of thing. So I just put it on the back of the pins just to keep it firm, and I put some double stick tape on the other side, and it seems to be holding fine. So I'm just gonna leave this right now. I put the car back down, and then tomorrow I'll go ahead and put the bumper back on. I was debating whether or not I should plasti dip this chrome piece here, but I might just leave it like that because I like that chrome Jaguar, and it looks nice with that chrome trim piece there. So I may just leave it. I'll still black out the rims though. I'm gonna do a plasti dip on the rims, but I'll do a gloss. I'll use the glossifier, so it'll kind of match this this gloss black grill, and then I'll pull out the center cap, so then it'll really match that guy. Got my windows tinted 5% all the way around. It's super dark, but I mean, it really sets off the car. I mean, as soon as the guy finished it, it's like, wow, it looks like a different car. Then I'm going to put a spoiler on the back too. I saw an XJ today that had the spoiler, and it changes the look of the back, which I like. But can't wait to see this grill on there, and then the tires done as well. I think it's going to look really nice. So that's it for tonight. Alright, so I'm at the point where I'm going to put the bumper back on, and it should be pretty straightforward. I'm going to put something underneath the car here, rest the bumper on it, slide it in, and I'm going to bolt up a couple of the top bolts, and then I'm going to come around, swing it around, and bolt in the side, and then somehow try to get the wheel well in there without taking the tire off. But I'll probably have to take the tire off, and there's no way I can get it back in there, but we'll see. I'll let you guys know. So here it is installed. Wasn't too bad getting it back on. I went ahead and just put it back on and didn't order that sensor. Once I get the sensor though, I think I can reach underneath there by taking that big plastic piece off, and try to feed it in that way. If I have to take the bumper off again, it's not that big of a deal. Once you do something, it goes by pretty quick the second time. Let's see, so I was going to plasti dip the trim piece there, but I like the way it looks with that chrome Jaguar. So I think I'm going to leave that. I'm still going to go ahead and plasti dip the rims. Like I said, I'm going to do gloss black with the glossifier, and then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the center cap so it can match that front Jaguar as well, and then I might pull the plasti dip off the lug nuts as well to kind of give it that chrome gloss black look. I thought I might paint this as well with that gloss black and leave the chrome trim there. I don't know, haven't decided yet. Good thing about plasti dip is you can do it. If you don't like the way it looks, just peel it off. Another thing that I'm going to do is the brake calipers. I'm going to paint those red. I bought a kit from Walmart. It's a Rust-Oleum caliper paint, red. So I'm going to do that once that comes in before I plasti dip everything. So I also on eBay I found the decal, the Jaguar decal. I got black lettering that just says Jaguar, so I think that's gonna look pretty good. I bought the brush on paint, so I'll see how that works. I didn't want to bother masking everything off and accidentally painting things that I'm not supposed to. I think the brush, it'll be safer since I haven't done it before. Other projects, let's see, I bought some gloss black wrap, and I was thinking about wrapping the roof. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that yet. It may be a little complicated with this line here and also that antenna, so I might take it somewhere if I decide to go that route. I ordered a trunk spoiler, so that should be coming in, and I think I'm going to paint that the same with the gloss black plasti dip. I went ahead and replaced this chrome piece. It was broken, and that I'll show that on a video along with that tail light, the trunk mounted tail light. I replaced that as well, so and I've got videos on that, so those are going to be coming. So that's all on the projects for now.